Good afternoon, Doc. Good afternoon, classmates. So I will be discussing the second part of the information security systems. So my topic is establishing a framework for security and control. So the following are the concepts that will be discussed later on. So we have information security control, risk assessment, security policy, disaster recovery planning, and business continuity planning, the role of auditing. Information security controls. So what are information security controls? So information system controls are methods and devices that attempt to ensure the accuracy, validity, and propriety of information system activities. So under this, we have two types of controls. So we have the first one is the general control. So under the general control, there are types such as software, hardware, computer operations, data security, implementation, and administrative controls. So the second type of control is the application control. So application controls are the steps organizations can implement within their applications to keep them private and secure. So though applications are inevitable and vital part of the daily operations of modern organizations, they also put organizations at an unprecedented risk of breach. So we have three controls under this. So we have the first one, input controls. So it checks the data for accuracy and completeness when they enter the system. So the next one is the processing controls. So it establish the data that data are complete and accurate during updating. So the next one is the output controls. To ensure that the results of computer processing are accurate, complete, and properly distributed. And then the next one is that we have the risk assessment. So a risk assessment determines the level of risk to the firm if a specific activity or process is not properly controlled. And then we have the security policy. So we have the acceptable use policy or AUP. So it defines acceptable uses of the firm's information, resources, and computing equipment. So including desktop and laptop computers, wireless devices, telephones, and the internet. And then the next one is that we have the identity management. Consists of business process and software tools for identifying the valid users of a system and controlling their access to system resources. So the next one is the disaster recovery planning and business continuity planning. So disaster recovery planning. So it devises plans for the restoration of computing and communications services after they have been disrupted. And then we have the business continuity planning. So it focuses on how the company can restore business operations after a disaster strikes. And then the role of auditing. So an MIS audit examines the firm's overall security environment as well as governing individual information systems. Then the next topic is the technologies and tools for protecting information resources. So under this, we have the identity management and authentication. So we have the biometrics, password, token, and smart cards. So when we say biometrics, so these biometrics are biological measurements or physical characteristics that can be used to identify individuals. So for example, fingerprint mapping, facial recognition, and retina scans are all forms of biometric technology, but these are just the most recognized options. And then a password, so it is a string of characters used to verify the identity of a user during the authentication process. And then tokens, So they are typically used to enhance security by reducing the reliance on static passwords and providing a more dynamic and secure form of authentication and authorization. So, and then the last one is the smart card or a chip card or integrated circuit card, ICC or IC card. So it's a physical electronic authentication device used to control access to a source. The next concept is we have the firewalls, intrusion detection systems, and antivirus software. So firewalls prevent unauthorized users from accessing private networks. So a firewall is a combination of hardware and software that controls the flow of incoming and outgoing network traffic. So firewalls, intrusion detection systems, and antivirus software. So we have three concepts here, which include intrusion detection systems, antivirus software, and anti-spyware software. And then we have the unified threat management systems. And then to continue on, we have the securing wireless network. So in June 2004, the Wi-Fi Alliance Industry Trade Group finalized the 802.111 specification, so also referred to as Wi-Fi Protected Access 2 or WPA2. So that replaces WEP with stronger security standards. So encryption and public key infrastructure. So how does this works? So by continuing encryption with PKI or the public key infrastructure, secure communication and data protection can be achieved. So encryption secures that the data remains confidential, while PKI provides mechanisms for secure key exchange, authentication, and verification of the communicating parties' identities. So overall, encryption and PKI form the foundation of secure communication, protecting data confidentiality, integrity, and authenticity in various applications such as secure messaging, online transactions, and secure network communications. So the next one is digital certificates. So what is a digital certificate? So a digital certificate is an electronic document that verifies the authenticity and integrity of a public key and binds it to the identity of an entity such as an individual, organization, or websites. So digital certificates play a crucial role in establishing trust, enabling secure communication, and verifying the identity of parties involved. So the next one is ensuring system availability. So we have controlling network traffic, deep packet inspection. So deep or the DPI. So DPI examines data files and sorts out low productivity online material while assigning higher priority to business critical files. And then the next one is security outsourcing. So manage a security service providers or MSSPs that monitor network activity and perform vulnerability testing and intrusion detection. Security issues for cloud computing and the mobile digital platform. So security in the cloud. So when processing takes place in the cloud, accountability and responsibility for protection of sensitive data will reside with the company owning the data. And then the next one is securing mobile platforms. So mobile devices accessing corporate systems and data require special protection. Also, we have the ensuring software quality. So in addition to implementing effective security and controls, organizations can improve system quality and reliability by employing software metrics and rigorous software testing. So that's all for our topic. Thank you for listening and watching.